Hello everybody, my name's Tony, and mascot horror has taken the internet by storm, with tons of creators making videos about the subject, but we're not here to talk about that issue. Today we're talking about design. The design of a Roblox mascot horror game called Rainbow Friends, frankly, it's not that good. I mean, look at this! This is in a horror game. This is supposed to be scary! Are you frightened yet? Has this spooked you, perhaps? Man. Anyways, you've probably heard of Rainbow Friends. Look at it. If you haven't heard of it, it's a Roblox horror game, and let it be known I'm using the term horror very lightly. Um, where you collect an assortment of items each night and bring it back to where it's supposed to be, while avoiding the titular Rainbow Friends. Very brief summary of the gameplay, but that's not the vocal point of the video. All this just to say, we're going to be redesigning the not very intimidating characters in this silly thing. And for today's purposes, we'll only choose 3 characters to redesign. Blue, the main monster, green, and orange. Yeah, that's their name. Their name's the color. Their name's the color of them. Is that for you? Alright, so first off, we're gonna look at blue. His design is let's just put it in. Let's just say it's not very good. He looks like a bad modern Sonic enemy. I'm surprised I didn't see this guy in Sonic Frontiers. Anyways, here's the design. Here's my redesign, and I'm pretty proud of this. I think it's fairly creepy and pretty cool. I think the crown is kind of stupid, but I don't really have an explanation for the crown. It's there. It's there. Okay. And his arms are also like the nightmare puppets. You know, they're these fleshy, twisting tendrils. It's quite gross, actually. But he's quite bulky too, mostly because for these redesigns, I wanted to keep the general shape and silhouette of the original design, just because I don't know, I like that design choice. I guess I like their silhouettes being different and mostly the same. And that's blue. And next up we have green. He's green. So in the game, Green is blind and feels around with his long hands, and a blind monster is a pretty cool idea. But this man looks like string cheese. What the hell? This guy's not scary. He looks like a joke. So, let's make him scary. Ignore that voice crack. So here it is. I think it's pretty neat. His hands are coming out of his giant mouth this time around because I just thought it was a creepy design. And he has sharp teeth because everyone knows sharp teeth is scary. Ooh, yeah. Oh, and also his eyes. Yeah, they're there. Well, they're not, but my thought process was to visually show that he's blind instead of these round discs that. What the hell? And yeah, I guess blind people don't have assholes for eyes, but this is about being scary. And blind people aren't scary. Unless it's Matt Murdock. And next up we have Orange, this Land Before Time mofo. Anyways, in the game, Orange runs around on a track, and if you interfere with his path, he jump scares you. Yeah, it's pretty easy to avoid and kind of boring, but the design is no different. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be a dinosaur. I mean, he looks really similar to a velociraptor. So I guess that's him. I mean, I guess the other characters aren't really based off any animal, but this guy definitely looks like he is. But here's my redesign. Here it is. And yeah, you might notice a few things that are a bit off. It's really different, okay? But I think it's probably one of the best redesigns I've made in this video, and it's super creepy. I mean, at least in my opinion. You know, he's small and thin and has pretty cool sharp claw hand thing stuffs. Uh, and his eyes.
Stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
I mean, yep, they're definitely eyes. I mostly made him like this so that at least I'd have one character in these 3 that actually looks scary. I mean, not that these other guys don't look a little creepy, but this guy is definitely intended to look scary. And I kind of had to make up for his lackluster gameplay. So at least he's got that going for him. And that's all the designs I'm talking about today. Tell me what you think about these designs. I'd love to hear what other people think. And remember to be nice to everyone you meet, except for terrorists and people with red hair. Bye. Man, I really thought that joke was really funny.